Oh, hell.
Uh, my nose is goddamn killing me. Everything's killing me.
Oh, I feel you. My shoulder is in some pain. My knee hurts. And now my controller's fucked up. Okay.
They actually wouldn't print my shirts that I put.
Really?
Potentially, it potentially has copywritten material in it. I'm like, well, I mean, kinda. I transformed it. What? Oh, more Dominus skins. Oh boy. Those are the rewards I got.
Yeah,
Dominus.
I didn't get any, so if you want to go ahead and brag.
Yeah, it's so bragging. Wait, where's my Dominus? I missed it. My brain's not working. Dominus GT. Wait, is this the skin I already have? Oh, it's the skin I already have, but this one's not painted. Wow.
Man, I haven't crunched stuff in forever.
I not have a regular Dominus. Oh, I do have a Dominus. It says Dominus. Either that's unintentional or I did that on purpose and I don't remember. Oops. I don't want to create a new preset. God damn it.
Oh, look at all these duplicates.
Oh, nice. So I got a different decal on this one, but this one is painted. So wait, no, wait. No, I already have that one. Okay, we're good. No, I got this one now. It says Southern and it has a skull and it says Southern Conference. I don't care. So I gotta try to submit my ideas to another site and be like, yo, because I'm not like putting it on there for everyone to buy. I'm just putting it on them there for them to make me.
Yeah, but I guess maybe if they make money off of it, they could have a problem.
Might be the case. But they're changed, right? Not the. It totally isn't the brand name.
Yeah, maybe it's just they don't want to even attempt it.
Yeah, that's probably it. But I'll try to find a site that just lets it go through because there's a few custom t-shirt making. What's up, man?
Not much. How's it going with you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I was doing real good, and then all of a sudden I sat down and was like, oh shit. I guess it's nap time.
And I have so many duplicates. Holy fuck. Aftershock. Tiger. I haven't crunched in forever, so man, I am way behind.
We were talking today to Zach at work about low carb diets. He says, well, you can't. He's like, you need carbs. And so if you did a no carb diet, you couldn't do a no carb diet because your body needs carbs. I'm like, well, when you go on a low carb diet, Your body converts fat into carbs.
All your name is all asterisks.
Wow, yeah, it is. Tonics? Here.
That's funny because we've seen that before on other people, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, what the hell did they name themselves? Turns out it's just a bug. Unless you renamed yourself Cunt Flappington.
Yeah, not as far as I know. It's probably that T-shirt company rejected my idea. So.
Oh, what a pass. Damn it.
So I say, yeah, but you probably could go on a no-carb diet. You probably have to have some crazy regulated diet that's incredibly strict. You probably have to eat a lot of fat and a lot of protein. Because your body converts fats into carbs. And you're on a low-carb diet. And he said, no, you can't do no-carb. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, my brother-in-law works, or he does bodybuilding, and he says you couldn't do a no-carb diet. I'm like, well, I mean, what was the context of this conversation? Because
yeah, you probably shouldn't do a no carb diet, like
Yeah, it's
or like it would be a bad idea kind of thing.
it's dangerous.
As far as like actually being able to, yeah, I don't think like there's anything in a carbohydrate that keeps your body functioning kind of thing.
Well, it's
You need
I mean,
energy, but you can get energy.
yeah. I mean, your body turns fats into carbs, so like, that's you still need carbs, but you don't need to intake them. Is my point, right? Because that's the whole point. Your body converts carbs into fat, and then you unconvert them if you're in ketosis.
They keep saying nice shot whenever I make a save. Oh, they said what a save.
So he's like, no, because I was wondering what the context of the conversation was. Because yes, your body does need carbs to live, but if my point is, you don't need to intake them because you convert them within your body. Yeah, asterisk score.
I thought like carbs was like like sugar gave you energy, and then so like if you had sugar, wouldn't that also be energy?
Right. Sugar's carbs, but then also so is fat. Right, because fat turns into sugar, basically.
Because I remember Atkins being really popular, and then they were like, yeah, it's real dangerous because people like weren't getting enough carbs.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if
Only
you had a...
for you.
Oh, what a shit. I was trying to pitch it. Make it also feel a little better, but I put him in that mess. So yeah, your body will turn the fat into a carb. So it's the same thing, right? As getting a
But
carb.
eventually you would run out of fat to turn into carbs.
Yeah, so that's why you need a high fat diet.
Yeah.
And potentially high protein, because your body can convert proteins into carbs too in emergency circumstances.
It'd just be better to eat some carbs. Like,
Yeah,
but you know, as far as like technically,
yeah, and so that's what we're talking about. He's like, nope, no, you don't, you can't do that. And I was like, oh,
your body,
prob-
your buddy can be a bodybuilding expert and knows like not to go completely without carbs. He could be right that that's a better way to do it, but he's not. He's also not a doctor. He's not like a nutritionist, and we're not talking optimal anymore. We're just
Yeah.
talking about the limits of what the human body can do.
like a theoretical type thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I
There are
told him, I was like,
people-
it's
people that have like gotten shipwrecked or whatever that have had to go without carbs.
yeah. Ooh, oh,
I didn't know you were behind me. I was trying to keep it away from them.
but so he said, well, you know, he's super into nutrition, so is his girlfriend. I'm like, I mean, that's fine, but again, I don't know the context of your guys' conversation. You could have been just talking about how you shouldn't do a no-carb diet, because it's, again, not safe and not very recommended. And so he's like, well, if I find some research that on the internet that proved you wrong and whatever, with studies and whatnot, then what? I'm like, then you'd probably be right.
Yeah, and I would concede.
Yeah, like I don't.
You're correct.
But obviously, he didn't actually find those things, and I don't think there's been studies about not having a carb diet. Like, I don't think they put people through trials on it.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually, because again, the Atkins diet was all the all the rage. And,
Yeah.
So I'm sure you could probably find nutritionists or scientists, doctors, whatever, explaining if there are any dangers to not getting enough carbs. But I'm sure it won't be you will literally die.
Yeah.
Or that, they might say like a poorly regulated diet with no carbs could kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No,
and it was.
you're not doing a no carb diet. That's not what you're doing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not doing that at all.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And so then he's like, and we were saying, I was like, yeah, because Martin and I are both on a low carb diet. Martin has to be dieting. And I'm on it obviously because of choice, because I would get super fat if I didn't. And so we're both like, yeah, we're on this diet, dude. Like, a no carb diet is the same thing as a low carb diet, just with less carbs. Like, that's the whole point. Is like your body. Because I asked him, like, you know what happens when your body goes into ketosis, right? And like, it converts fats into carbs, so your body's still getting carbs. And he still disagreed with me. He's like, nope, I disagree. I'm like, oh, but. And he didn't tell me why. He was just like, nope, I disagree. When I'm giving him like a scientific explanation on why it would be the case, right? Of your body needs carbs and it turns fat into carbs, therefore you will have carbs still. It does. Sugar coming into your mouth isn't any more special than your body turning fat into sugar. Maybe long term, maybe your liver, because I think your liver is responsible for that process. Maybe your liver will give out if you do it long term. So, I don't know that, but all I know is the sugar isn't special or anything because it came.
Basically, when he said you can't do no carbs, you should have been like, yeah, that no carbs would be a poor choice of a diet, and the conversation could have ended right there. But now we're kind of caught in this technicality. Man, you're still all in the risks.
So then he says, because I was talking about my diet, he's like, you know what my go take it. If I can get it. I was like, you know what? What it's his brother-in-law. He's like, you know what my brother-in-law says you should do. He's like, he says that there's no right diet for everybody, and that you should do the diet that's right for you. And I was like, that's literally the most nothing statement you could say about nutrition. Like, you could be a non-nutritionist and say that statement.
Yeah.
You do the right diet that's right for you. Of fucking course. That's what you're supposed. It's what everyone should be doing.
Is there's like an assumption there that you're not on the correct diet, or I guess you're saying,
No,
you're trying to espouse the benefits of low carb, and he's like, well, maybe a low carb diet wouldn't be good for me.
Yeah, I was just saying that I was on a low carb and why I do it, not trying to get him to do it. This had nothing to do with like him or anything. I think maybe he was thinking that we were saying that the low carb diet is right for every single person or something. Like no, if there's people who like who just lose their sugars like crazy, they have an overproduction like insulin or some shit. They might need a high carb diet because their body's just stupid. Or the people who can't convert.
Oh,
There's people who probably can't convert carbs into or fat into carbs. There's probably people who can't do that. So like, they obviously shouldn't be on a low carb diet. Like, obviously everyone's different. So when I told him that was the most nothing statement about nutrition, he says, no, what I mean is you shouldn't do, he says you shouldn't do a diet that you can't do. And I'm like, that,
well, again, of course not. Yeah.
of course.
The best diet is one that you can stick to because the other diets aren't. If you don't stick to them, then you're not doing the diet.
Yeah. Or if they're hard for you to do, or if they're unhealthy for you to do, like, come on.
Oh man. The best medicine for you to take is one that you'll actually take. Thanks.
There's the one that works too. The best medicine is the one that works for you.
Yeah.
Come on. Of course. So I turned to Martin and he was drinking a drink and I was just like, Martin, you should drink the drinks that are right for you. There's my drink advice.
It's still. Oh fuck. It's that can be like great motivational advice for people that are struggling to stick to a diet. Like if they always start with a
Oh shit, I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why you would come here intentionally. We're getting our
Is that-
ass kicked by Merc.
Did you have to go to Albuquerque before you
Oh, I
came
had
here?
that.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I definitely... Hold on, let me see where Albuquerque is.
New Mexico.
Justin,
Don't
Justin,
tell me where things are.
So you know stuff about low carb diets.
I know things.
And so I was theory crafting with a dude at work today.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was saying basically that you oh damn, that you could survive
Albuquerque.
on a no carb diet
Yes.
if you have a very strict diet.
Yeah, carbohydrates are the only macronutrients that you can live indefinitely without negative health consequences indefinitely. If you take protein out of your diet, you die. If you take fats out of your diet, you die.
And I was telling him like what I told him was, if you do it, you're gonna need a high fat and high protein diet then instead.
Yeah, I mean, really, you want to be primarily fats if you can, but because proteins, unused proteins, they do break down into sugar. But if you're like doing a lot of physical activity, that's not a big deal. So if you're doing a lot of physical activity, you probably want a bit of a higher protein intake.
Send that.
Maybe more like a 50-50 split. But if you're not getting a lot of physical activity, probably a like 60-30 split or whatever. You know, 2/3 fats, 1/3 protein.
This guy was also bringing in the fact that he's like, well, the reason why we got so smart as a species is because we sugar makes our brains work better.
That's actually incorrect. Most anthropologists believe that what helped us get our big boy brains was we started eating a lot more meat. So when we were, monkeys or whatever, apes back in yonder year, we had a
Still
diet
monkeys.
we had a diet of a lot of fruits and berries. But as we started adapting
That
more meat,
sounds pretty gay to me.
yeah, as we started adapting more meat into our diet, that's when our brain structure really started to get bigger. You can look that up if you want, but that's
I've
what
heard that actually.
Yeah, that's what I've
So-
read is meat has actually been the
I read that on the
turbocharger for
internet, so I'm sure. it's
Can't be
right.
wrong. Can't be
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly. Tell this guy to get fucked because we read something. We both read something on the internet. It's doubly true.
I told him, I was like, well, if you're on a low carb diet, it ups your cognition in your brain. So I don't know, like, why that would be the case, but whatever. If you say
Yeah.
that and it's true, I don't care. That has nothing necessarily to do with the argument. And he's like, yeah, well, it wouldn't, our brains wouldn't function right if we didn't have sugar. I'm like, that's not. If we had no like energy intake in our body whatsoever.
Actually, our brains
Yeah.
function more efficiently when they don't have sugar. Ketones
Yeah.
have a much higher oxidation factor than glycogens.
Wait, it's ketones? So wait, fats turn into ketones?
Yeah, and that's
Is that a type of sugar or is that different?
it's not a type of sugar, but it is the vehicle that your body uses to get oxygen to the brain.
Oh, okay.
So glycogens are normally, if you eat a lot of sugars and you eat a lot of carbs, glycogens are going to be your primary carrier of oxygen to the brain.
Yeah,
But-
but Justin, this guy knows someone who's a bodybuilder.
Right?
So
And you know the bodybuilder's advice was for diets?
I have no idea.
Dude, it's profound. It's the most profound advice you could ever give. It's you should do the diet that's right for you.
Wow, dude! Holy shit! Jaden Smith, are you in the room?
No, wait. I called him out on it, and he said no. What he means is you shouldn't do a diet that you can't do.
I mean, sure, that's fine.
and that's what I was right before you got here. What I was saying is that like that can be like great motivational advice for someone if they kept going from I eat whatever I want to the strictest of diets, and they could keep going like, oh, I can't stick to this diet, and then they crash and go back to eating whatever.
Yeah,
Then yeah,
but
maybe you should like you shouldn't go cold turkey. You should pick a diet that you can actually handle first and kind of
this
work.
is
your
more
way
like life coaching advice than diet advice, though.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why we were making fun of it.
This is advice that you give to stupid people for their eyes to light up and go, "Whoa, yeah."
You
That
put it on
was-
a fucking motivational Facebook meme.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's why I brought up Jaden Smith.
Justin, wait, is this your account for doing regular ranked?
We can do regular ranked. I can switch real quick.
Okay, switch it.
All right.
How can you diet if we don't have stomachs?
Good question.
I was actually gonna log on to my other one. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just log on to this one, see what happens. Hurry up, Rocket League! Jesus, close.
So I saw that teaser trailer video for the Mamba in Elite Dengue Boost.
Oh yeah.
Mamba
watched the live
Mamba!
Looks pretty sexy. The back is like exactly those back engines are exactly the FDL.
Yeah, they're definitely very FBO. I mean, it is Falcon de Lacy, so. But I watched the live stream and people were like, "Oh, I got a hair in my mouth."
Nice.
Disgusting. It's like embedding itself deep in there,
All right,
taking
we're ready.
root. So the live stream, people weren't very happy about it because they didn't show the Eternals internals. I say Eternals.
Yeah, Eternals. I was like, oh, is this a new alien species? I was really confused.
Yeah, they didn't show the
Is this what's
Internals
on that
at
fancy
all.
planet that everyone's talking about?
Yeah, Roxla.
The Eternals.
So yeah, all they did was show the ships flying around a little bit, and that
That's
was
why I didn't tune into that one because I figured it was just the two new ships.
but like I figured they would have shown off Internals at a station, and nope,
We have the Eternals. I don't know.
not totally. They
I-
kind
I
of gave
saw 'em
vague.
on Reddit.
Yeah, they said has 5 internal optional slots. Right, that doesn't tell you how big they are. Doesn't tell you
cared.
if some of them.
I cared more about the hard points, I guess.
It also doesn't tell you if they're like only military optional slots. I don't think. Also, it'd be nice to look at the stats of it, right? Like look at stats.
Yeah, I
of
think
the
they gave
stream.
them like E-rated stats. because it was like jump range of like 6 light years. I was like, okay, it's obviously not going to be that after it's A rated and has engineered parts and shit.
Yeah. So,
Do you see asterisks? You both have asterisks. What the fuck?
fucking censor bots going nuts today.
Although I see the first half of Justin's name, and then I
Yeah,
also
I
see the
second
first.
half.
I also see. I saw Roashua like not on the scoreboard, but on your actual car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess I'll pay more
Oh,
attention to the game.
on my screen, my team abbreviation's now censored.
Yeah,
your
that's
guys'
what I was saying.
isn't.
That's what I was saying. Like I saw your name, but the chemo was censored. That's what I meant. Although now it's just asterisks again, but they're not
Yeah,
even
mine-
separated. It's just one batch of asterisks.
That's weird. Censor bots. They put probably a new algorithm in place or some shit.
It's
It
also
just
telling you
happens for like one match too, and then it'll go back to normal.
it's been like 3 matches now, 3 or 4.
I think so. Yeah, 3.
Hasn't happened to me either, as far as I know.
Oh,
Remember I told you that that guy in the governor race here at Georgia was like in charge of voting and did some shady shit
yeah.
and like barely won and hilariously enough had problems with his voting machine when he went to
Yeah.
vote. Well, he's being like sued about all that shit and is actually now having to step down from his position
Wow.
in charge of the voting machines. He's still going to be governor, but that's something.
Yeah, I heard something was going on with Georgia in the news.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
fucked
didn't-
up. They apparently had like over 100 voting machines that they didn't even bring out of storage. Like there was a bunch of places that just had way fewer voting machines than they're supposed to. And there was one place in Georgia that had problems because the voting machine, like the battery died or something like that. Oh no. They like unplugged the charger or some shit.
Huh. Voter suppression is fun, you know?
Yeah. The guy who's in charge of the voting machines should probably not be allowed to run where his voting machines are being used. That seems like you're just asking for trouble.
Certainly seems like a conflict of interest, that's for sure.
You won by like only a couple 100,000 votes, so any of that shady shit that they've alleged that he did, any of that like actually helped, then he could have stolen a goddamn election.
Oop, wave dashed. Wow.
Did you hear that? I think the senator in Texas is one of the composers for Dragon Ball Z.
Huh?
Ted Cruz?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
No. The Cruz almost lost. Damn it.
I don't know the guy's name. Did you guys hear about Mr. Game & Watch though?
No.
No.
Yeah, Nintendo had to. There was his forward smash. They changed his animation, and
Because of the election?
Yeah, because of the election. Yeah, he was. He turns into Ted Cruz during his.
Oh my
voting.
god.
No, he. So his forward animation is, or his forward smash, is him doing like a little like flame stick for 2 frames.
Hasn't
It's
it always
kind of-
been that?
Yeah, but they changed his animation for it. So like now, because before he didn't really change his form. Now he like changes his form to look more like
Damn it!
look more like his games in the past. You know, he was drawn a little funny in a lot of his frames in the past. And so this one, they changed him basically to look like a...
Oh baby, they're saying there's a
Oh my god.
chance.
I thought it was going to be faster than that. Suck. So he has like a Native American outfit during this forward smash.
Oh
AKA,
boy, everybody's
add a-
upset.
Yep, they add a little thing to the back of his head that looks like one feather, potentially. And he looks like he might be wearing, like, a skin, like a Native American garb thing. I don't know. So, few people
How could
saw
those
it.
Japanese developers be so racist to the Native Americans.
Yep. And so, of course, websites like Kotaku were complaining about how racist it was and stuff, and that they removed it. And like, they're saying like, you know, things like, yeah, it's they removed the racist thing. It's like the intent isn't racist though. Like, is it really racist, guys? Like,
Oh,
doesn't
we had
matter.
that. We had that conversation a while back. Remember, Ashton, where we argued about like what determines if it's race, and I was like, it has to have like a negative motivation behind it.
yeah, and like, I was saying, you know, hey, it has to, you know, if you're stereotyping to a
Mhm.
point where like you say all people of a group, and I
That's-
really
this still
don't.
this still doesn't fall into that category either.
Yeah, I don't think this does, because it's just he's wearing a feather on his head. Like, it's not making the statement that every single Native American has feathers on their heads. It's not at all. It's so like it's basically if you wear a thing of another culture,
Yeah, this is more culture appropriation type stuff.
yeah, and it's still stupid. And sure, those 2 frames of his animation, if they're the old way it was in the game or the new way, I don't care. I really don't. It doesn't matter that much. It's obviously the principle of it. That's gonna be in.
No, it's not.
It's the principle of it that's. Yeah, you remove it, it's going to be Smash, and I'm still going to have a really fun time, and I won't lose any value from it whatsoever. But
It's just ridiculous that they felt compelled to do that because people are gonna do that shit.
yeah, you know, people are like, it's insensitive. The Native Americans have been subject to many years of like genocide and shitty things for the government and all this stuff. I'm like, that's not what
Yeah,
Game
so-
& Watch is saying.
So I'm not
like,
so I'm not sure why they would care about a video game character that has a feather.
yeah, what is Game & Watch saying this? Is he like, yeah, I love that happened. No.
Like
He's-
having your NFL team be called the Redskins. God damn it! Calling them the Redskins it makes more sense to me is why they'd be upset about that because it's like literally just this is the color of their skin kind of thing. Referring
I
to
want
them
a
by
team
that.
called the Negroes.
Oh god.
I'm faking.
Oh no.
We're all
black.
faking.
The Black Negroes.
The white Negro.
Holy shit. Oh, look, that guy's got asterisks too. He must be a bad boy.
No one has asterisks for me.
Really?
It's a
you
local
and,
thing.
You and Ashton still have it.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Yeah, there's of course I saw people in the comment section saying, "Oh, I'm glad they changed it." Then, come on, really? Was this ruining anyone's day? And of course, you had people too that were, "I'm Native American and I don't care," and "I'm Native American and I do care."
I don't see how Game & Watch having a feather could possibly ruin your day or hurt you in the slightest. You have to be looking to be mad about shit.
Yeah.
I mean, what if him not having a feather ruins my day?
Yeah, it's
What
a
about my
reference to
feelings?
Well, but you're
It's a
white male,
reference
why
to
would I
their
care
old-
what you think?
it's a reference to their old games. Like, maybe people care about more of the reference to the old video game history rather than. 'Cause that's where that's where the flaming stick comes from, is that game. But
Oh, that's pretty racist to the gays. It's flaming.
oh, yeah, the flaming gay, not game.
Flaming gay and watch.
Yeah.
It's hard to win when you don't score goals.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep trying though. We'll crack it eventually. We'll eventually win a game without scoring goals. Get them to quit. Oh, still no goals for us.
It's alright, we only had like 12 shots. And they
Yeah.
stopped all of them.
It'd be
Yeah,
interesting
plays
if the game couldn't end until every player had touched the ground too. Just like keep driving on the walls.
Oh god. Everyone would just sit on the walls. Or one person would sit on the wall, everyone else would just be hitting
Everyone else
the
is
wall.
like, please, I want to leave now.
You're my prisoner. Yeah, of course Nintendo removed it and everything. And yep, that's
I
that.
remember seeing Mario with like a sombrero and that like poncho thing,
Yep.
and then being like, I remember a post being like, white people, man, this is so racist to Mexicans, and then it was like Mexicans are like, hey, hombre, look at that, Mario's got a sombrero, yeah, just like, oh, cool, look at
Yeah.
that, they're representing our culture, you know. And again, it's not done in like a like you know when they were dressing up in blackface for those like shows, they were making fun of black people. They're like, look how silly they are.
Yeah.
That's not what this is.
This
Like
is
there's
not
there's
at all.
there's culture appropriation done in a mocking way. That's dickish. And then there's like
Oh fuck. Thank you very much, Boo.
he was wearing like one of those silly French hats and had like a thin mustache. Would you be like, oh, it's racist against the French?
And Mario's an Italian stereotype. That's just
Yeah.
what he is.
Oh, perfection.
Wow.
But you know the Mario sombrero thing, there was a thing with that where there was Mario in the sombrero on the cover of Mario Odyssey, and somebody complained, and so they removed it from the cover.
But I just wouldn't expect them to put that on the cover because that's not what he's wearing for the majority of the time. That seems like a strange choice for the cover of the game.
Well, no, because it was on the back, not the cover.
Oh,
it
I
was on
see.
the back cover,
Okay.
and because they're like, check it out, we got costumes.
Right. Yeah, that's stupid as hell.
It was still in the game, but
baby.
Oh god. No, we'll still have it. Believe me, I won't fuck it up again. I'm a little bit off. I think my chair is also in a funny spot.
You know, Rocket
Or-
League has a sombrero. That's pretty racist.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, hold on. Let me be a racist real quick.
You do it.
But it's like race, R-A-C-E.
Oh, you're right.
Well, then it's not.
I'm
I
a
probably
racer.
could not have hit it right there.
Yeah, I thought you were leaving it for me, so I kind of went for it.
Oh, I forget you're in an Octane. I just saw an Octane next to me, and I was like, that's not Justin.
I got bumped.
See, I told you, with my 20 points, we're gonna win this.
I don't really know what they were doing here. This guy is just like, I got lost.
It's you can't say he didn't have enough boost because he was above the ball. He went skyward. So
Oh, I
got-
have a fun story. So I was playing on a friend's alt account to help him rank up a little bit.
you
Wow.
just love alt everything. You probably like the alt right too, don't
I
you?
do-
Just because
I-
you're like, oh man, it would give me a second save file if I was alt right.
It would give me a second political view. Anyway, so he's like diamond something or other, and we were playing twos. And one of the guys on the other team was like, "What the hell are you smurfing for? I'm gonna report you and get you banned." And he's like, "Have fun, you know, with your ban, F word." Like not the one you can say on Twitch, but the one you can't say on Twitch.
So something that can get you banned from Rocket
Yeah, so we both reported him, and the next day we got a message saying that we helped get someone banned.
League. That's great. And it tells you what, I think it tells you what message, right? That you got banned for. So I think he
Yeah.
saw that he got
Oh,
banned for
God.
that.
Oh,
Enjoy your
that is-
ban.
That is juicy as hell.
Oh, that's great.
Meanwhile, you're doing just fine. with
Well, I don't know. His alt account might be banned. I haven't played on it since.
I think you could get banned for smurfing.
I think
If I buy a new account, then I'm automatically smurfing. God damn it. I just can't hit ball.
I think they are trying to crack down on it actually. They can probably like investigate into. Oh, what a save!
Holy shit.
Probably look into it and be like, oh, this is a dude that just bought this account and has been moving his way up
Well,
versus.
he's had-
like-
I mean, he's had the account for years.
so like, if you're suddenly on a crazy win streak, they're gonna be like, wow, this definitely looks like someone else's who's actually good is helping him. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you can get banned for smurfing, but I think I remember reading that they wanted to crack down on it.
I mean,
So
if you
maybe.
buy a new account, you have to smurf.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if they see that you bought a new account and you've been on a crazy win streak since you bought the game, they're like, okay, yeah, this is the guy that just bought a new account. Versus if an account was like real shit and then all of a sudden is winning pretty much everything, they're like, well, that doesn't seem right. And that's what it sounds like he's doing. Is like he's taking over a guy who had an account for a long time and is now probably kicking all sorts of ass with it.
So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't
There's
matter.
also
Maybe.
the fact that, like, how do you combat that? Because what if I was that, you know, it depends on time too. So I don't know.
Are you just not allowed to have win streaks? I mean, how did?
I don't know. I'm making all of this up. I'm just saying that I think I read that they wanted to crack down on smurfing.
I don't know how you do that though. Are you actually gonna go back and watch the game, gameplay files?
Yeah, I think.
I think Psyonix
Boost-
does that every night. I think they watch everybody's games
Ah,
from.
I think boosting there's a problem, right? Where somebody teams up with somebody else who's like way out of the league. He goes down in rank a whole bunch on purpose, and then hooks up with a dude And then goes up in rank like crazy while he's with the dude. That is,
I had more than
I
10
mean,
boosts.
I boost every night. I'm constantly boosting. I'm doing some right now.
nice. You might win one tonight.
Maybe.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool to just lose by one every time.
Not saying that I helped with any of this.
Just good enough to like make you think we might win, but then we don't.
I mean, if there's one thing... Wait, hold on. I need to be racist. I just remembered.
One thing, I don't know why.
I completely lost my train of thought because I have to be racist. What's the topper called? Oh, sombrero. We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sombro. Somber
Look at me,
bro.
guys.
Oh,
I'm
look, it's those
racist.
guys.
Oh, dude, you're so racist. I love how racist you are.
That's a quote.
Hi again. Don't worry, I'll do better this game. Maybe.
Now we know their weaknesses.
Beating
Yeah.
us?
Now they think I'm
no,
shit.
That's one of their strengths, actually. They're good at that.
Oh.
Scoring goals is their weakness. Scoring goals on them is one of the things
Wow.
they're weak to.
2 people in a
Being-
row just went to demo me.
The
You did have more points than anyone on their team, so maybe they figured out that you're the only good player we have.
That was the ugliest shot I think I've ever seen.
I like to keep you guessing. I think they call that freestyling.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
freestyling was supposed to look.
fuck.
Sombro going for boost.
Yeah, I thought Justin was good at kickoffs.
Fuck no.
Quick one. Mr. Grinch. Pretty good pass. Nobody. God, that damn, there was 2 people back.
Did you guys use Dr. Seuss books to learn how to
What?
read as a kid?
Oh no.
I
I
read
was
a
a
lot of Dr. Seuss.
Berenstain Bear.
I read a lot of Dr. Seuss stuff, and Hooked on Phonics is how I learned to like write, and spell, and shit.
It's interesting.
It's really sad that that's the prettiest goal of the game so far.
I was actually trying to hit it down to you. I guess you just weren't. I don't know.
I have 0 points again. I'm doing
I mean,
real
we're
good.
winning.
I've hit the ball, just a little bit more midfield stuff, you know. Oh, this song's great. Steffi Roth.
Wait, you're listening to One Winged Angel?
Yeah, by Smooth
Berenstain
McGroove.
Bears.
The
So
Berenstain
beautiful.
Bears? What dimension are we in, son, bro?
The Einstein Bears.
I see.
Did you watch my Earthbound video, Sunbro, in the Discord?
I sure did.
He, that guy got kicked off of Fiverr for doing that.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a meme thing that's going around where he had 200 orders queued up at $50 a piece to make these meme videos, basically, of him talking about credit card number. And they booted him off of Fiverr because he was potentially promoting a scam or something like that. and it was clearly not a scam. No links to anything. Like, sure, somebody could.
I'm not. Go ahead.
I'm sure, like, somebody could link to a scam after they ask him to do it, but he's not.
Yeah, I
doing
mean,
much.
they probably have to make sure that their site can't be used to facilitate a scam, I guess. It's probably one of those things where they're just being safe.
I can imagine if he put like an actual website's information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you'd be like, all right, this is clearly trying to promote a scam. But good, I get no assist for that. Thank you.
Whoops. I mean, he was the one that passed it to me.
Yeah, but I could have still gotten the timer. But so then, because he was getting so many hits and because he became basically famous within a short amount of time, he was like, all right, well, Patreon will let me. They went to Patreon. And now he basically has his own like business thing that he started up where he's probably going to make more money. And yeah. So it's kind of neat.
Where's he gonna post his videos on YouTube?
Probably YouTube, but he gives them to the clients, right? So they do something with it. More than
I think
does.
the reason it's popular is because other people get to see it, though.
Yeah. He's the other people. He said if you make something out of it, if you want, I can put it on my channel. I want to put it on my channel.
So
Make
YouTube
something
channel,
out of
then.
it. Yeah. But he's not gonna post, the stems or whatever. The blank. He's gonna post whatever somebody's finished product is. If they let him.
dunk! What a dunk!
So, yeah, currently, right now, his tons of videos that he's made, he doesn't really have any of the recent ones on his YouTube channel.
What did this guy get famous for?
This is a video I posted in Discord.
Oh, I'll watch it.
Basically,
A whole bunch of people have seen Ashton post that video on our Discord now. This is like his Twitch channel's popping off, and there's like a bunch of people in our Discord these days, and they all saw this video.
well, it's not his Twitch, it's not his YouTube channel that has that video. It's somebody else's.
But it's famous because of your Discord.
Yeah. Oh, and he's starting a Twitch channel because he actually does like to play video games.
That's pretty funny. He
Yeah.
didn't strike me as a guy that like knew what he was doing. It was just like reading a script because someone paid him to.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't know a lot of the games that he's saying, like the Earthbound one. He doesn't know because he said Gigagas when it's like Gigas
Yeah, I mean, I
or Gigas.
kind of thought they told him to pronounce it wrong.
It might be. There's also he said Onet when I
Yeah.
think it's on it.
I haven't even played Earthbound, and I was like, those are not the correct pronunciations.
So wait, this actually is someone from your Discord? What?
No.
No, I'm sorry, that was me being a dick.
I'm really
Yeah, so-
confused about what's going on here, so...
Just go to the Discord, go to videos. It's the one.
They paid this guy to read off
the
the
guy.
thing, and
Just
I'll
watch. It's
watch
like
it.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll watch it when we're done here. Or I guess if it's 30 seconds, I can just watch it right now.
Yeah, it's right now, just 30 seconds.
Videos... The last one?
No, the one that I posted with the guy standing there.
let's just enjoy the silence.
I'm enjoying my song.
This looks like something from like the website Fiverr.
It
Wow.
is.
Wow.
That's what we were just saying.
How perceptive.
Just said he got kicked off of Fiverr. 'Cause of
Oh,
these.
Fiverr! I thought you were saying Fiber, like Google Fiber.
Oh, what? No.
How you
His
doing,
eyes
Fiber? So,
Um,
Monster Hunter reference.
Oh, I didn't get it,
I get
Sunder.
it.
I never played it. So yeah, it's neat that he
It's cool. It actually likes video games.
yeah he
Gamers rise up.
I like I really like the corny intro. I mean, the whole thing's kind of corny, and then it goes into scam.
That's why we all like it.
Yeah, I love the gamers though. Just calling gamers gamers is just so funny, especially when you're trying to be serious. Yo, what's up, gamers? Welcome to the Komotri stream, gamers.
We don't have a name for your fans, do we?
Poops.
Non-existences don't exist.
Oh,
Untouchables.
ooh,
Eternals.
unexistables.
Make it as complicated as possible. Not actually materials. Beings is.
Of in existence.
I don't know what I could call them. I'll have to look up more sexual terms.
We do have
The Brokeback Mountaineers.
we do have some fans that are minors. So
Yeah,
if
well.
you call them something sexual, it'd be even funnier.
Yeah,
What about
mean-
the Brokeback Mountaineers?
they signed that contract when they came into the
That sounds
stream.
kinda
So.
It does.
Like that meme, Trump has declared ISIS has the big gay. And then like ISIS attacks dropped to 0.
Seems a little weird.
Yeah, they almost scored that for me.
A little confusing. half the
Are you
stuff.
back? Just I wasn't sure.
Who knows?
It sounded. I thought I heard an explosion, so I thought you might be dead. I bailed. I thought he was going to.
I have no boost, so
You
I was just
kinda
looking
jumped
for
it
help.
over my head. You literally jumped it over my head.
I don't know.
You saw me and you thought I was the enemy, so you popped it over me.
I mean, it worked. Whatever just happened, I got the assist.
Hey, way to go, Ashton.
Yeah, wow.
Why didn't you steal it from him before you could pass it to me?
Wow, yeah. I have such shitty points, too. God.
Oh, missed.
Oh, boy.
You have more shitty points than a North Korean pencil factory.
Oh, wow.
Got him.
Let me just shoot it in real quick.
I mean, I would give you
Are you
credit,
being
but it's,
racist and calling North Koreans not good at making pencils?
Wow! How dare you reference North Koreans at all?
that's pretty hypocritical,
That's
Mr.
racist.
Sombrero.
It's
Or
the
should I
hat of
say
my people.
Senor Sombrero.
Wow, that's racist. You just used another country's language.
Wow, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
My
That's
bad. I sincerely apologize. Twitch, I'm sorry. I didn't
that's
mean it.
language appropriation. Were you even born into that language? Slash, are you white or American?
They just gave me the ball.
White male!
That's true. You're white. You're cis.
I want to see that video where that dude's like screaming that. You're a white male!
I've seen music remixes of that.
That's
That's funny.
not what I was thinking about, but I could see that being entertaining as well. I was kind of wondering the context.
I mean, it
Oh,
does kind
this-
of have like a common meter beat to it. You're a fucking white male. You're a fucking white male.
That Fiverr guy
Fucking
too.
white man.
That Fiverr guy isn't afraid of saying certain things. Like in one of his videos, he said like tough stuff about libtards.
I mean, that's what people on Fiverr do. Have you seen what did you see what PewDiePie did with the Fiverr guys?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They don't care.
I
They're
forget
like,
what
$5
it.
is $5.
That's how I learned what Fiverr is. That
What did- what
PewDiePie stunt must have been one hell of a great advertisement for that site.
What did he make him say? I forgot.
Something about
Furbies?
no, yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to actually say what he made them say on Twitch.
I'll
Right.
give you $5.
You could
Alright.
censor it.
Give you
You
$5
could-
for it.
He said, "Kill all J words."
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
Nice
Yeah,
double
that's right.
touch for some bro.
Thank you. Reverse goal.
Calculated. Just farming points.
Wow, that was sick.
Thank you. Just brush the dirt off my shoulder real quick.
What makes these guys haven't left?
I thought this game was actually a lot closer, but then I realized I was looking at the score of the hockey game that I'm watching right now, which is 4-3.
Who you watching?
San Jose and the Stars.
The San Jose Stars?
Yeah,
Dallas Stars?
yeah.
Which team are you rooting for?
Not San Jose. That's a fucking bad team.
Yeah. Who's winning?
Do you always root for the Stars?
Yeah. I'm from Texas. The armpit of Texas down in Port Arthur, right next
Wait,
to
yeah.
Louisiana.
So I guess you are allowed to wear the sombrero then.
I got a painted
Alright,
Maverick
how do I-
GXT.
How do I be racist then?
I mean, the shuriken is kind of Japanese ninja-ish.
Holy
know
shit!
what?
I got a pirate hat. That's got to be.
You know, I'm just gonna put my
Racist, right?
brown crown back on.
I kind of have to pee.
But I got my brown crown.
I don't have the brown crown. I have to pee. I got a.
I have
got
the
a.
brown crown.
I got a green Maverick.
I don't think there's any monkey topper, is it? What was a sloth?
I have to go to the bathroom.
There. There we go. I've cracked the racism topper.
What the heck is this finish?
Guys, I figured out the racist. I got it.
You contracted the racist? What?
I got the racist topper. I did it.
Oh, yep.
Wow, those dreadlocks. You are a racist. Those are for black people only.
You're welcome.
I'm pretty racist too. I have something that only mages use and lumberjacks.
Mages?
Yeah, my mage glass
Is it?
ball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the chainsaw. I'm like, what?
No, that's the lumberjack.
Well, you said and, like mages and lumberjacks use it.
Oh.
I feel like we should add that to the lore. Mages use use chainsaws.
Mages use chainsaws. That's their. Man, could you imagine like a video game with modern, machinery and shit, but like wizards as well?
So
Yeah, like
Persona?
chainsaws and yeah, but like more
They didn't really
kind of-
use the like modern day weaponry. They use like their magical stuff in that, don't
yeah.
they?
So Digital Devil Saga.
No, I'm saying
Wow,
more
let's all
like
just name video games real quick.
saying like more classical kind of fantasy, right? With like mages or
Gandalf with a shotgun, basically.
Gandalf, yeah, with a shotgun, but he can enchant the shotgun.
Yeah, it sounds badass.
I mean, that's literally what you can do in Digital Devil Saga. I mean, not with like chainsaws, but with like guns. You can
Yeah,
exchange
but-
your guns.
Less gun, more just stuff.
Oh, I thought I hit it again. Right there.
What about Artanelico? They have a chainsaw blade.
Gears of War has a chainsaw attached to a gun.
That at Matt. Oh, I suck. I mispredicted the bounce. Bounce. That guy did almost something cool. He's just like me. He almost does something that's cool.
Speaking of something cool, it was fun watching them all come up with their names in My Hero Academia.
It was cool. Oh yeah, yeah,
Code
yeah.
names.
Yeah.
King Explosion Murder, and they're like, no,
Murder.
no, you can't have that. So he goes back to his desk and like works on it some more, and everyone else goes, and then they're like, all right, did you come up with something better? He's like, yeah. He gets up there, Lord Explosion Murder. It's like, no, you're a hero. That's a villain name. I tried to
Almost
get
stole
credit.
that.
I really did. I wanted it to hit my Jamaican hat.
What Jamaican?
What Jamaican? That's exactly what I was
What are you
thinking.
buying? What are you selling?
It's just we're making a reference to a video game you don't play. Justin.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. I'm making a reference to another video game.
it's got modern stuff, but also like fantasy stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, but not like mages or magic, really.
Eh. Wielding
Not like-
wielding some of those weapons is pretty magical.
Yeah, but it's not classic magic. That's what I'm talking about. God
Having,
damn.
having a good time with my friends is pretty magical.
I'm not having a good time. Not when I get
Yeah,
dunked
they-
like that.
They scored on us. We're dead.
I don't need you to have a good time for me to have a good time.
Or maybe I don't need you to have a good time for me to have a good time for you to have a good time.
Good. So I'm gonna have a good time whether you like it or not.
Today Martin
Will.
tried to I gave Martin like an insult or whatever, right? And then he said, "No, you're the one who does that."
So
He-
no you.
No, you.
Yeah, he repeated my phrase back, so I just stared at him, shook my head, and then said, "No, you." That was it. That was the end of it. Like, come on, dude. No, you do that though.
Oh.
You see that thing with Trump getting mad at that CNN reporter Jim Acosta?
No.
He's,
Didn't know that.
he was
Oh,
none
I-
too pleased about that. Both of them were kind of acting like idiots, though.
He repealed that dude's credentials. He was like, "Fuck off! You're not allowed to come and ask me questions anymore."
I mean, did you see what he did, though?
Yeah, I watched it. I
He's
mean,
like trying to rip the mic at it.
reporters ask tough questions. I mean,
That's fine, but he was like trying to rip the mic out of the assistant's hand.
no, she was trying to get out of his hand.
Well, yeah,
He had
'cause
the
his
mic.
turn was over.
Who,
Yeah.
who was he that tried to hold
Jim
on?
Acosta is a CNN reporter who's asking questions of the President of the United States, A1 Donald
POTUS.
J. Trump. And Trump basically just doesn't like him and doesn't like the questions he's asking. And so is like getting real nasty with him. And the guy just keeps asking questions that Trump doesn't like, which, I mean, is kind of what you want your reporters to do.
That's
Even if it makes them uncomfortable. But then the
Yeah.
lady comes over and is like, I'm taking the microphone from you and I'm going to give it to someone else now. And he just refuses to give it to her. And apparently, Sarah Huckabee, the lady, like, they released like a video, or like they promoted a video that Breitbart came out with, where it like doctors the footage to make it look even worse.
Yeah, they
for the
sped it up.
CNN. And
So it looks like he's actually trying to like swat her.
yeah, that's pretty shitty. The White House
that's
is
pretty bad.
like kind of endorsing fucking Breitbart stuff. Not happy with that.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy with them endorsing CNN either.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sure,
I'm not really
I don't-
happy with them endorsing anyone.
They don't need to endorse CNN to like answer their questions though. Because then when the mic does get to another reporter, that guy tries to stick up for I think he's like he's with like NBC or something, and he tries to stick up for the other reporter that Trump just like had a fight with. He's like, that I actually know that guy personally, like he works his ass off. Trump goes, yeah, well, I don't like you either. So I was like, wow. I mean, it was hilarious,
It
But,
was entertaining.
but you know, just kind of shitty for your president to just kind of crap on reporters that are asking questions he doesn't like.
You know, I've given up hope on all government, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's I see where you're coming from.
Let's just blow the whole thing up.
Yeah, I've given up hope.
I'm gonna go full ANCAP on
On
his
everything.
ass.
Full end cap on his ass. You're gonna like
And-
put a bunch
and-
of
ANCAP.
and
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might
okay.
want to watch it. You know the NSA's listening. They're
That's
like,
true.
oh, he's gonna put a cap in.
He's gonna put an
someone.
ANCAP in my ass.
what is and cap?
Anarcho-capitalist.
Oh,
But you know, cap referred to as a bullet.
yeah, yeah,
so
Yeah, that was the
so
joke.
it's like, oh my god.
that's what I thought he was literally saying at first because I was like, what?
I'm gonna put a cap. Yeah, you gotta watch that shit. They do not take lightly to jokes.
They do take lightly to wiretapping, though.
Ayo.
Wow.
A little bit of a miscommunication. Oh, I hit it right back into him now. That's good.
No defense.
I was trying to not do
Talking
that.
about. It's right there.
Where's our defense?
Right there.
Okay. Ah, he didn't catch him. Bopped it, twisted, and folded it.
Wow, they almost scored that.
I didn't.
Well, I mean, you almost scored it,
No.
but I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
No. There is no brains.
oh Jesus.
Is there a Grand Wizard of things?
There's still a few Grand Wizards, as it turns out.
A
Nice.
few.
Some of them endorse Trump.
I thought there was only one. I thought there was. It
I
was
mean,
like,
there was a Grand Wizard that's no longer a Grand Wizard that endorsed Hillary, and Hillary
Thank-
endorsed him. So what are you trying to say?
Thank God they don't have
didn't know.
they don't have shotguns with their wizard powers, as we've established.
Oh, so
How
they
come
can't
you know
shoot
so
them?
much about this?
Yeah, some
you
bro.
seem to know a lot about Grand Wizards.
Yeah, some bro.
Wait, Sunbro, you play D&D, so you must know a lot of things about Grand Wizards.
Of course. I don't play D&D. but that's
Yeah, you
besides
do.
the point. I do not. I've never played D&D in my life.
Oh, you play that tabletop game.
Yeah,
That's
which is
Pathfinder.
specifically not D&D. I don't play Pathfinder actually.
I'm pretty sure that's. I'm pretty sure all tabletop games are D&D.
Ah,
you
see,
know,
I didn't know that.
No, that's not true. They're either D&D or Pathfinder.
Those
That's
are the
true.
only two.
Whatever I say is right.
But isn't Pathfinder also D&D? So really,
Hmm.
You might be
Well, now
right.
we find ourselves in a pickle.
As long as I'm right, I don't care what the answer is.
yeah, that's true.
It's like telling you to go play your Nintendo. Your mom.
Yeah.
I think I missed.
Oh, wow! You
I
made
really
it worse.
missed.
I was open.
Guy tried to demo me. And
We have to
Okay.
hurry up, otherwise Ashton might get MVP. That's just embarrassing.
yeah, it was. Oh, that was real embarrassing.
He's
what I
trying to
did.
help us. He's doing his best. Not to get MVP.
Oh, he's gonna get a save now.
Froppy
Yes.
was
Oops.
adorable. That was a great
Froppy's-
name.
Froppy's great.
That
That's
was-
why
that
too-
was a great name.
When I was telling you Froppy and you were just like, you
I
never
know.
referred to her as Froppy, I was like, what? Why didn't? And I forgot that.
Yeah. Because
she's-
that's what I'm
she-
gonna call her from now on. Is Froppy.
Alright, guy, you can clear it. Now we have 2 defenders.
No.
There we go. We're both catching him now.
Ah, good. Yeah.
I've been caught.
You've got a playmaker. I've got a goal. Damn.
Damn
Oh,
it.
well,
The team ruined it.
They did.
too bad.
We should have told them not to leave.
That usually works.
Yeah.
Actually, what we should have done is told them to leave. Then they never would have left.
Bad horse's death, Winnie.
Winnie the Pooh.
What's a Winnie?
That's the sound a horse makes.
Winnie. That sounds like it.
Oh, it's a club match. Pooh Brown Kids.
Oh, good.
That's not us? That's
Yeah,
not what
wait a
we're
minute.
called?
That should have been us. That's a really good name.
Oh, I don't.
You don't need to.
I'm liking this black and white look here.
Oh, me too. I'm liking that save too. Ooh, and those 2 saves as well. Doing pretty good.
They literally just go for it constantly.
Yeah, they.
What is that guy doing?
Not
For that,
I was trying.
well done.
That was a sharp ass angle. Ass angle.
they are Pooh kids, so
This guy's having trouble. Okay.
I missed. I didn't miss.
You didn't miss. I almost got it. I'm liking this black and white we have going on.
Yeah. Just like morality, black or white. No in betweens.
Yep. You know, the white's the good moral, the black's the bad moral. That's how it
Exactly.
is.
Everyone just
Yeah.
knows that instinctively.
I learned that from the Grand Wizard. He's wise.
And grand.
And grand, yeah.
I mean, he did start off as Gandalf the Grey, then died and became Gandalf the White, so...
And then ascended and became Gandalf the Grand Wizard. Oh, he got it to it before I did. Oh, I don't like that. Oop. Nope, I'm not gonna hit it. I need some boost, but I'll hit it.
I've got 0 boost.
I'll hit it anyway though. I'm still low on boost. I'm gonna grab some. I got boost.
Spawn, spawn.
Oh, you bick.
I cannot get that.
Oh, I thought it was gonna hit the ceiling. Fuck it. Oh, hi, Summer.
Hello.
Fuck that guy.
Bump the goalie.
Oh, good.
What?
Oh, good.
Read that. Yeah, he said it too late. I was already in the air.
You're too slow.
Baking, apparently.
I really want that Snock the Hog shirt.
Then buy it.
No, I
He's
I
trying.
have to make it, but the company
They
had to
won't
get
let
it
him buy
custom pressed. They said no, it's too close to. I jumped over that and saved it.
Oh. Might just have to settle for a 1-0 victory.
Oh, I suck. Outside of it.
Yeah.
Guess not.
No more settling.
Damn it. Really wanted to aim that at net.
Did you hear about the Fallout 76 thing about how
I don't have any boost.
easily corruptible the code is?
No, what do you mean by corruptible?
I'll take a look in just a second, but because you know how Fallout 76 is going to be online, and people will be able to. Yeah, I'll probably just read it to you as soon as. Well, this game's over. What am I talking about?
Watch
Yeah,
me
yeah,
slower.
don't go for me off yet. Got that.
Oh, that did us.
Oh,
Nice.
If it's not going in there, then it's going in there.
Fallout 76 apparently has no client-side file validation, and network traffic is unencrypted plain text.
good.
Welcome to 5 reasons not to use an engine that you made entirely open and provided all the tools needed to mod the engine for an online game. Oh, and how...
Remember, you're in an online game, so I can't search for a map.
We're in ranked, so why? Shouldn't matter. So yeah, it's like, you guys... They gave us all the tools to mess with the engine for their single-player games. Now you're trying to move that to an online game so we know how to like break it and shit.
Yeah.
No
So
server.
I mean,
There are no server checks to verify models or file integrity. Want to make trees smaller or player models bright colors to see them easier? Go right ahead. Here are the tools to do it. Terrain and invisible walls collision is client side. Want to walk through walls? Open up that beautiful .esm file and edit. The server doesn't care or check. It gets better.
to be fair though, their code didn't account for any sort of the like unencrypted network traffic and shit isn't going to be a thing because they didn't have network traffic in the old games, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a mistake in their new coding.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause-
I mean, that's what the whole post is about. Is how they're making. Don't have boost.
Luck. All right.
Want to save money on server hardware and make ping a little more manageable? Go ahead and open up client-to-client communication, but don't encrypt it or obfuscate it in any way. Open up Wireshark while playing and nab anyone's IP that you want.
Yep. Yeah, any personal information you want, you can get off Wireshark. that gets sent over the wire, obviously. I've
You
used
can
Wireshark.
get
at
health
work.
info and player location. Why waste time injecting the executable and getting nabbed by anti-cheat when you can get it all from the network itself? What's going on, Luck? Oh, I thought it said fuck. Want to grief people and be a god? Go ahead and keep looping the packet captured in Wireshark reporting you gave full HP. Why would the server care about something little and not game breaking as this?
Wow. That's pretty bad. Corner.
How was that read?
Got it.
How was that read? Where you decided to take your glasses off and not read it? Run away!
Bro.
Nice shot, son, bro.
I got pushed into it. He hit me.
Say luck.
Someone in your game being mean? You have Wireshark? Just forge a packet with the disconnect command in it and knock them offline. But you know, Bethesda has obviously acknowledged it, and they're a big enough company that they'll have it fixed before release. Still, just kind of crazy they didn't have that taken care. They're not really an online studio though. I can't think of another game that they've made that had online. Like I know they're behind the Dishonored series, but those are single player as well. I don't think you were here when we talked about the Diablo stuff, Justin.
It's funny.
It is funny. Don't y'all have phones?
The counter memes were pretty spicy too.
That was real funny.
Oh, you fucking messed him up.
Yeah, you got him.
Figured a slow and steady would win race there.
Especially in that situation, because he put space between you and the defender so I could pass it.
Oh god.
Oh, no defense.
That was a dumb. I did a dumb. Pushed up when I shouldn't have pushed up.
Maybe he was trying to say cluck because he's a bird.
Oh, maybe. Or maybe he was trying to say luck because he's a bird. You can't say cluck without luck. You like that hit? Unbelievable!
I'm done with this meme now. That one was calculated. Say it, son, bro.
I can't believe what I'm believing.
I can't believe what I'm believing. I can't believe it.
Oh, that reminds me of one of my Japanese animes.
Was it? It's just like one of my Japanese animes.
Oh, I don't have that.
I barely do. I got bumped. And I bumped another guy. Jeebus Crisp.
That's
Jelly
all I got.
crisps. I have 0 boost on the back wall.
I've got. Yeah, I've got some right there. I got 26.
Fallout 26. No.
I didn't get boost in time.
Did you see that picture I put in Discord right before we got on?
Nope.
Yeah. I don't quite get it, besides the fact that it says Sunbro in it.
Yeah, well, he's not half the man he used to be. They're cutting him in half.
Right. Was that the joke?
Well, I mean, it was just the fact that it says Sunbro
Oh, fuck.
as well.
Oh.
See, people call me Sunbro.
Yeah, no, I get that people call you Sunbro.
We are gonna lose.
Yep.
But
Wow. Already throwing out the GG.
So, this guy's kind of toxic.
I like it.
You know, with enough toxicity, you die.
Or you become stronger.
yeah.
Nope.
Zephyr Crate.
Certified laser wave. Oh boy. Be also nice if we didn't lose the game within the last 15 seconds.
That was 20.
You prefer that we lose it earlier?
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes you get your emotions into it, and then you're gonna lose, and you're like, oh. Sometimes you just need to know you're out before you're even in. You know,
Yep.
you're like, well, this is a lost cause, so I don't have to put any emotional investment in this.
I'll still play, but you know, I'm already prepared to lose.
Yeah, it's better to just not get your hopes up ever.
I mean, really, I think the best thing to do is just die. Then you can never be disappointed again.
It's true.
Am I allowed
I'm
to say
working
that
on
on
it.
Twitch?
I'm working on it. Working on dying.
Got him with the GG. Yeah, me too. Every day I'm a little closer.
Yeah, I've kind of been working on that. I don't want to brag. I've been working on that since the day I was born, really.
Yeah.
He
I-
who
I-
ain't busy being born
I
is
wo-
busy dying.
I really do it when with my eyes closed. You know, I work on it. I don't even have to
That's
try, and I'm working on it.
impressive.
Lil Butt. I like this guy already.
like a GTR. in the
It
picture.
is.
Hey, you want to know my most interesting story of the day, kind of?
No.
Uh, it's more of, I guess it's not as much of a story, but it kind of is. I put on a new pair of underwear today, and let me tell you, the feeling of new undies just caressing your asshole is the best.
We're gonna have to like start the underwear corner with Ashton. It's
I
gonna
didn't-
just gonna like your daily experience with your underwear.
I didn't know that you wore your underwear in perpetual wedgie.
Yeah, why not?
I didn't know you always wore underwear.
No. I mean, if you don't wear underwear, don't your pants just become your underwear?
What are they under?
The air?
Under air?
So just take out the W.
That's under ear.
No.
We've been taking out the W all night. and getting L's instead.
If you take out the W of underwear, you get under air.
No, you get under ear.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
no, 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 no,
What,
no.
the word or your underwear?
Oh, both?
Is it on stream?
My underwear?
Yeah, so I can confirm.
Well, I could put it on stream.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for you to acquiesce.
Hey, here. I'm putting it on stream. My underwear. You like it?
The stream hasn't caught up yet. I think it's
What color is this,
160p.
bro?
Shit. Am I on kickout? No, I'm not. I don't know. It's still I never got a chance to see it. I want my underwear on stream.
Holy shit, I alt tapped.
I have to buy some. Can I send it to you so you can put it on stream?
No.
Wow, I get alt tabbed and you guys
I mean-
score? Rude.
Technically, I own this underwear, but I haven't worn it yet. So it's like,
You don't have to wear something for it to be yours, though.
yeah, but I mean, if I bought this and then you started wearing it, it would really be your underwear at that point.
Right. But if nobody's worn it, then I would say ownership is whoever purchased. So until someone else starts wearing it, it's still your underwear, even if you haven't worn
But
it.
but then if I gifted it to you, even though you haven't worn it and haven't
Well,
actually
have you
picked it
gifted
up,
it?
no,
Have you
not
gifted
yet,
this
some
underwear?
bro.
So you haven't gifted
But I
it,
could.
good. No one
Hold on,
else
hold on, hold on, hold on! Hold on, wait. The toink!
Oh.
Alright, you can continue.
You haven't worn it and you haven't gifted it, it's still your underwear. Just
Yeah,
because
but I'm saying it.
technically
I
could not be your underwear in the future doesn't mean it's not currently.
you said could I send you my underwear? So I'm saying like I could gift you this underwear that's here, and it would become
Oh.
your underwear,
Oh, I see.
and you wouldn't have to send me it. But then I would steal the underwear back.
Or I could gift it back to you if I wanted.
It's true. Yeah, you could do that. If you want.
So whose underwear was that on stream? Was that mine or yours?
It
Had,
was.
had you gifted it before it was on stream?
Oh, there's a name on it. Hold on, there's a name on it. Haynes. It was Haynes underwear.
That guy's a dick.
Oh, quick aside. VP is number 50 on the leaderboard for ranked Rumble.
Jesus. Oh, Rumble.
Ranked Rumble. Jeez.
Holy fuck.
He's not even
Whoop.
GC.
We're pretty high up there too, and we're like. But we're just champ. There's just not that many people that play Rumble.
Wow.
Do you see my sick goal? What's this?
And you confuse the fuck out of that little butt.
They don't have very many points. 13. One guy.
I
does.
like little butt.
I mean,
Okay,
I do
no,
too. I already said that.
Yeah, but I sang it.
I don't know what
It's 5-1. They don't know what they're doing anymore. Ooh, but they got a good save out of it.
Got him.
Oh, he murdered! The sun was in my eyes there for a sec. I could still see the ball, but you know,
Don't blame
that's
me.
that's one thing that I'm really happy about for daylight savings time is the fact that when I get off work, the sun isn't in my eyes anymore
Yeah, that does sound nice.
when I'm driving home. Though luckily we do, when the sun's setting, we do have a natural shade
Sun visor.
sun visor, yeah, with the mountains.
I only have
What do-
those in the morning. Actually, I have them in the morning and the evening. I just realized I have the Olympian mountains on both sides of me.
I was about to say the mountains only exist in the morning.
No, they're on both sides. I have mountains to the west and mountains to the east.
What about midday? Are the mountains there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, those are just clouds.
Oh,
There's just never sun in
The
Seattle.
mountains go
Let's just
away
put it that
after
way.
morning, and they come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
out at night.
they're-
Yeah, so we don't get sun in the morning because there's
They're
mountains.
nocturnal.
We don't get
Night owls.
sun in the evening because there's mountains. We don't get sun in the middle of the day because there's clouds.
That sounds
Basically
wonderful.
Seattle right there.
You call those mountains? Ours are higher than yours.
I'm
That's
gonna
not true,
gatekeep
actually.
mountains.
Mount Rainier is a 14-footer, and it
but
basically
is that-
starts at sea level.
14 feet? Thought it was bigger than that.
But is that visible from your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to see it when most things are at sea level, and all of a sudden this 14,000-foot thing is in the air.
I mean, I have a hard time seeing planes, and they're higher.
Ooh, got him.
Got them.
Sometimes I can't see the moon, and that's higher than planes.
Oh my god. Dude, I can't see like Arcturus or any of the other stars.
There's also another mountain near us. It's another 14er.
Mount Rainier us.
Wow.
oh,
I think it's, is it Mount Baker? It might be Mount Baker, which is the snowiest point on Earth.
My game just crashed.
Did it?
One year they got over 1,000 feet of snow.
wow.
They don't average
But it's-
that much every year.
but it's just a point though, so like it all falls off because it's so like, you know, it's hard for a bunch of snow to just settle on a tiny little point.
yeah. But it is the
think my
snowiest
favorite-
point on Earth.
My favorite Ken M is when he posted, mountains get so big because they don't have any natural predators.
I mean, that is true.
We're in Rumble, by the way.
Oh shit.
We're coming for that top 50 spot, BP. Watch your ass.
Mr. Boy Penis.
It's butt plug.
Oh my god, you're so good at this game.
Talking to yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
You just have like
I
a mirror.
often refer to myself in the second person.
Jesus Christ.
He's just got his Twitch pulled up and he's watching himself play on Twitch, and he's like, oh, he's so good.
Oh, look how handsome that man is. I just want to fuck the... Oh wait, that's Ninja.
Oh, he's showing his underwear.
He's showing his underwear balled up still with tape on him.
Oh,
From
it's so hot.
manufacturing.
It's like hats. You don't take the tags off.
Wait, you don't
Show
take
how
the
new
tags
it
off
is.
the hats?
That's a thing. You haven't seen that?
No.
They don't take like the stickers or the tags off their hats to show like, look how brand new it is.
Or sunglasses.
There's a great Key and Peele skit where they keep showing like newer and newer. Glad like he comes out and like his hat is still in the like the case, like the on sale from the store.
Oh.
And he comes by the next week and it's like there's a person making the hat on top of his head. Like it's not even done yet. She's still like putting stitches in it.
Just get in front of that. Just get in front of the net. That's all I want. That's
There it is.
close. Oh, damn it! That was such a good play!
Never gonna beat Boy Penis at this rate.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
One more to the middle. Big boom.
I had to be gentle with my big boom because I had Goku. Can just drive around me and then fuck up!
I was trying to NATO him. North American Trade Agreement.
Yeah, NATO agreement.
That's there's an A in there.
Yeah, North American.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have the most points at 60? Oh my god.
Welcome to Rumble.
Yeah, usually you get more points because you're doing crazy shit. We're doubly bad.
But they're also stopping our crazy shit. Oh my god, really?
Yeah, but like the powers are should be helping you get at least centers and clears more often. Oh.
I got 90.
I had it, but I got fucked. See, watch. Whoa!
Oh, what rumble power is that?
Being bad at the game.
Bumped.
Bumped Mahoney?
Yeah.
No, it's bimped. You're not allowed to say bumped correctly when I'm around. That's where bimped came from.
It's cultural name appropriation. His name has been through generations of genocide.
Fuck!
Oh.
Fuck!
Good. All they do is they get a lead and they just counter everything. That's all they do.
Missed.
God damn it! Stop countering everything.
Oh!
I tried to
got
push you
pushed
through.
in. That would have been great.
I can't.
Oh!
I can't save that. Not when it does this shit. For fuck's sake. Everyone's so much better at magnets. If I have magnet, it gets fucked.
So if we leave now, we have time for one more.
I don't have time for one more.
Yeah, I don't turn into a pumpkin like right at midnight.
He turns into a
think he
sunbro.
does.
He turns into a mountain at midnight.
Why don't you just stay a mountain, Sunbro? You'll have no natural predators.
What are his natural predators now?
Me.
Rocket League.
A non-livable wage.
Oof.
Ouchies. Hashtag too real. No, that was
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, every single fucking thing they just countered with it going in, so we just can't.
I want credit. I want credit. Yeah!
What is that?
I was hoping to steal it. Had to
Yeah,
actually
and-
do some work.
We have such shitty points, and yet we have 8 shots on goal.
Yeah, the new point system is kind of ass. Sucks to your ass more. Besides, if we left now, that'd be always on a loss.
Hey Justin, did you see the picture of Devin in the Discord?
I mean, it was really a shit picture, but yeah.
Did you see his girlfriend? His girlfriend looks like him.
I mean, it's still a shit picture. I can't, like, everything looks like him in that picture. The grass looks like him.
I mean, not really. But it is a shit picture, I'll agree. I don't know who the fuck took it. But the fact that it came from Devin, I think is not surprising. That's a shit picture. He seems like a guy that would grab his phone and be like, I barely know how to work this thing.
Why don't I ever get cool stuff?
Yeah, me too.
Hey, if we forfeit now, we'll have time for another one.
He's got a point.
But I use moves to counter now. Dick.
I'm like getting tired of getting the teleporty one. Give me something juicier. Oh god. That was a great pass for them. Damn it, I lost Goku at the worst time.
Alright. Is that nips? Does that person have nips in his thing? I don't. Or is that a bunny? Those are bunny
No.
hands.
It's not.
It kind of looks like boobs.
It does.
Real saggy boobs. But I think it's that bunny's hands. It looks like a bunny. I don't know. Wearing like a mask.
Those look like
Maybe a
eyes,
cookie.
eyebrows above them.
Yeah. Get up in the air again. Oh, you got a ceiling shot. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, take it.
Okay.
Take it with me.
Uncenter it, please.
I just wanted to fuck up its trajectory slightly, not capture it like a Pokemon's.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
Let's wreck these fucks.
Luck.
Look. Cluck.
Cluck. That was pretty clucky.
Cuck?
Sick cluck.
God, you're such a sick cluck. Oh no.
That was a good backflip I did there.
Oh, hit it in.
No!
Damn.
Damn it. I don't have that.
Nice. Nice.
The plunger one way, then the plunger the other way. Did you bump the goalie too?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Savage plays.
You guys are still asterisks all night long.
Took me all night. Oh!
Wow, who froze that?
Damn it!
Oh.
Double steal! deal?
Who froze that? Because I just ran into it. He did.
Look, I had the plunger that still stole it. God.
3 now. Yep, 3.
You got no credit for that, Ashton. You hit it.
I got no credit.
Oh, we got M Smash. Hello.
What's up, Melissa? How you doing? You came right at the end.
Just in time for everyone to fuck off.
Just in time
It's
for us to
about
win a
time.
match for once.
No,
How you
no, we've
doing?
been winning all night long. That's just
Yeah.
that's just what we do.
We just do that. That's our natural state. Oh, Sunbro.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he
they
gave
gave
you-
me the boost. Oh, damn.
No. Oh, that was almost a good.
Where are you taking that? Whoops.
Wow.
I'd have been a lot better not activating my power there.
No, he should have just jumped. Would have been fine.
It's more of a reaction time thing than anything else. It's my rumble button is B, so like my finger wasn't on the jump button.
So you just mash B during the match? You just go nuts? Is that what you're saying?
It's only 4 goals. I guess he's talking.
Oh,
to his
he's
teammates 'cause
complaining.
He wanted to forfeit, and they were telling him no. It's only.
Yeah. It's
only
Rumble
2
Man.
goals.
Yeah, it's true.
They're
Oh,
probably saying it's
goddamn it.
only 2 goals. That's why he's like, it's 3 now. They're winning by 3 goals now.
Can you believe it?
Can we forfeit?
So,
How are we in a match with?
always on a loss?
Always on a loss.
I'll play one more with you, Justin.
Wow. Then I shall bid you adieu. And a
Is that-
toasty too. Good noodle.
Noodle. Just one more. I want another. I want to hopefully get back up to champ.
Oh, it helps if I'm not all tabbed.
Yeah. Get on alt tab pulls.
I'm not even on kickoff. It's fine. I could have been like taking a poop right now or something.
You're not doing that?
Nah.
Oh. Yeah, me neither. But you weren't on kickoff. What the fuck?
I was on cheat.
You were on run into me duty.
It worked.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna teleport everywhere.
What?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what's happened. Oh my god. I'm ready. I'm ready to sleep. I took a nap, and yet I'm ready to sleep. Oh.
Teammates
Gonna hit
stealing my
it.
boost.
Payback. Oh wow. Oh, milk. We got bumped real bad. Nice. Oh, I love. No.
Wow.
I was scared it was gonna go in. Oh!
Oh.
What a champion.
You can just see the panic.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're gonna win video games, I think.
Maybe. It was all Sumbro's fault. He's holding us down.
Yeah. You know, he's like that. He always just holds you down. You know, Get into bed with him, he just holds you down.
DED dead weight.
Oh, I was really hoping he was gonna pop it there.
I didn't want to use my power there, actually.
Oh, I didn't want to live there. You fell right into my trap. Hard. I love the song. It's in Undertale. Oh, I booted the guy.
No, I didn't have the angle though.
Oh, good. Oop. Sorry, mister. I bumped you. Oh, you made the noise. Okay. Yes. No. I can't stop. Like how he deployed the spikes after he hit it. Alright.
Not alright.
This is when I frizz it.
Shot? Maybe not.
Easiest game of my life. Oh. Yeah, I got fucked by a tornado there. Oh, hi.
Oh,
Copy.
this could be bad.
Use your power. Okay.
He might not have had one.
Oh, look, it's BP. Did you type that up, man?
BP's dead, so if you're talking to someone called BP,
Yeah, I am.
BP's dead to me.
Wow. Guys had an argument, huh?
He'd rather play
Nice.
twos with other people than play with me.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Twos. I mean, I'd rather play threes with other people, but you know, twos makes it even worse. What's up there, BP? You like our sick rumble skills? You know, I hear I'm in the top. I'm top 49. That's what I hear.
Wow, that sounds better than someone else here.
Yeah, it's better than top 50.
Those top 49 skills.
Ooh. Oh, I fucked with him.
Teammate didn't go
Vanner
for it for
is
some reason.
preparing for his salt factory job.
It's true.
You have a salt factory job?
I might hear soon.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What are you doing at the salt factory?
I have no idea. So I applied for a position that I thought was kind of like lower to middle management, and they're like, no, this is an entry level position. And I told them all my credentials. Well, not in that order. I told them all my credentials first. And then they told me what the position was. So they're like, you're way overqualified for this. But tell you what, since you're really, since you know a lot about this industry, we're actually going to give you an interview anyway and see if we can't fit you in somewhere. All right.
Huh.
So I go there on Wednesday and we'll figure out what they want to do with me.
Well, looks like he doesn't have any janitorial staff training. We're gonna put him on that, I guess. We don't know his qualifications in sanitation. Alright, my workplace loves moving people over to Taiwan. So.
Did they try to get you to go to Taiwan?
No, they almost got my job over to China, but we stopped that. But no, there's just been mysteriously more and more and more of our job positions that have moved over to China from, or not China, Taiwan.
Mysteriously, huh?
Yeah, they're just like, no, we're just, we're just trying new things out with the company. Like, no, you're moving jobs over to Taiwan because you can pay them less. I know what you're doing.
Did you get Champ back? Yeah.
Hold on.
You did.
I got painted capacity 4 wheels. Look at that. Champ back. I need 5 more fucking wins. I'm gonna look at these wheels, and then I'll be done.
I have to go to bed anyway.
Orange.
Full day
Oh!
full day of shit tomorrow.
It's no good. Mining salt? Oh, wait, are you doing that now?
No. I mean, I just always do that. That's my expertise. That's why they're hiring me.
Yeah. Like, well, I see here you play Rocket League. You've done that for how many hours? Yeah, you're good for the salt mine.
Well, if they look at this profile, it's only 132 hours, so hopefully they look at my real profile.
Yeah.
Which I think is almost 3,000 now.
Tell Vanner you should play Minecraft instead of sleeping. You heard him. You heard the man.
Alright, well, then you can tell BP that I will play Minecraft instead of sleeping when he plays 3s with me instead of 2s with Lion Blaze.
Ooh. Why don't you tell your mother that she's just a big dumb?
Send her my regards.
Please capitalize big and dumb as if it's a proper noun. Thank you.
And the B in dumb, because you got to capitalize silent letters. Everyone
It's
knows
true. It's true, yeah. And italicize it too.
that.
Just the B. Only the B.
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm in no mood for shenanigans. The Stars beat the Sharks, so get fucked.
Oh, really?
The rest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's San Jose's Ricky's team. Okay,
Yeah, so now you can brag to him. Be like,
give him
oh
shit
man, that was a really shitty game the Sharks played yesterday. It's too bad that team is so bad. They couldn't even beat a team like Dallas.
What was the final score? I need to
4-3.
write this down. 4-3. I need to write this down so I can be like, man, I was watching a hockey game last night. Oh, 4-3. Whatever that 3 team was really sucked. I don't know sports though, so.
Their jerseys are white and blue, so you can throw that in there too.
4-3. White and blue. Sick.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna make like a banana and peel.
Oh. And stream, thank you for watching, people. I'll be back on tomorrow for some Rocket League and some Octopath. Almost at the end of Octopath. Thank you. Love you.